Hello.
Hi.
We've made it to Perth International, well, Perth Airport. We're waiting to go through immigration for international. It's not open yet. To do the QF9 from Perth to London. We will be boarding at about 6 o'clock and embarking on our 17.5-hour flight. So we'll take you with us. Before that though, once we get through immigration, we're heading to the Qantas Lounge, so we'll show you around what that looks like. After about 45 minutes, we've finally made it through immigration and into the Qantas Lounge. Traditions is to get a glass of bubbly and toast our trip. The Qantas Lounge was quite spacious, there weren't many people. It was lovely to have a bit of a look around while it wasn't busy, but as time got closer to the flight, it did get busy. The International Lounge for Qantas at Perth only opens for 2 hours before the QF9. And even relax. I have loved being in the lounge. I have had a shower, I've had food, I've got black jelly beans and a coffee. Got about half an hour till I board our flight. Phil's having a shower now. And yeah, we're ready to go. When we were flight ready, the lady actually came around with some towels just to freshen up again before we got on the flight. It's time to board. We boarded our 787 Dreamliner and waited to see if we would have a spare seat or not. The amenities on board were fine. The TV was a good size. I had a bit of leg room underneath, fold-out table. And a nice little added addition was this pull-down little bit between the TV and the table where you could plug in your USB, and that little elastic actually held your phone in place, which was good so it wouldn't slide out. Phil, what's it looking like?
Looks like an empty seat next to me.
Will you be moving?
Very soon.
It's always a great feeling when you push out from the terminal. We left Perth under the city lights. That was quite nice. The amenities kit is simple. We were in economy class, so you can't expect too much. We got a toothbrush, earplugs and an eye mask. Our first meal came pretty quick into the flight, and as you can see, it was edible, it was okay, compared to one of the ones that we were ejected in a later flight later in the trip. At the back of the plane there was this cupboard full of little snacks, and another thing I discovered was this physio on the entertainment system where you could stretch and give you some ideas on how to look after your body. Another service came through and we got breakfast. Got an hour and 48 minutes to go till we get to London. We've survived. We've both had some sleep, probably between 4 to 6 hours of intermittent sleep on the trip. We ended up with a seat between us, so we were able to stretch out a little bit and have a bit of a rest, and food's been okay. Airplane food, economy class food. We just took the light breakfast because we've got a big day in London when we do land. Bathrooms have been good, crew have been great. When we've needed them. Call bell was a little bit slow for the call bell challenge. If anyone watches the point guides, definitely up near the 40 to 50 seconds. My new headphones were amazing because I've not used them on a flight before, and yes. So yeah, we're not far off now, nearly finished for the trip. That's our breakfast mess, all done, waiting to be collected. Phil's watching the end of a movie. What do you think of the flight?
Yeah, good. Yeah, nice to have a spare seat next to us.
We watched on the flight path as it ticked down to the end of our flight. And I've got to say, we felt a lot better than we thought we were going to by the end of this flight. With the sun peeping over the horizon, we headed in to land in London. We left Perth in the dark, we're arriving in London in the dark, but that's okay, because by the time we get into the city it should be daylight. Getting into London so early in the morning, we had a easy time of it, getting through immigration and collecting our baggage. It took as long as normal, and then we headed in to London on the Heathrow Express. We caught the Heathrow Express. We like the convenience after a long haul flight from Australia. Even Perth doing the 17.5 hours straight, it is just easier. It's more comfortable, it's less hassle, especially if you arrived later in the day. I discovered a bit too late, but if you book your tickets 90 days in advance, you can save a packet. If you can get that 90 days in advance, you will save more money. We hope our time on the QF9 was helpful. If it was, why not hit the like and subscribe button and join us as we start exploring London. As always, thanks for joining us. Travel brilliantly. Bye.